All right, we're gonna step it up. So today we are gonna be working on this guy again. We are gonna actually be making it look pretty. So one thing I want to do. What's up, Waves? How you doing? One thing I want to do is I want to change this back here. Uh, it is very needed. Like right here, we need the back wall, but past that, we can kind of do some stuff. We'll cut out and we'll probably put a window in here and here. I definitely on the top side here we'll do a window. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna make it look pretty. We're gonna put a roof on it. We're gonna paint all of our walls on it. And if we finish that, we will go from there. So, what's up, Waves? How you doing? But yeah. So first things first, I do need to finish that up. So, what's up, Veronica? How you doing? One thing we do need to do is I need to finish setting up this guy right here. So we got a dropper in there. What's up, Veronica? How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Wonderful. So one thing I was thinking about last night. So you know how every time we do this, we need to change it around. Like that just hit that. That's what happened again. So what we need to do is actually set our dropper here. Work our hopper line in like that. Veronica, you okay? Doing good, Veronica. I fear I not be. We go like that. A redstone, go like that. Take Mr. Useful, go like that. Put down the repeater there. Redstone. Boom, boom. So that's set up. And I'll take and just cover all that stuff. I'll break this apart. Put in our shoal sand, and then we gotta go. I already have water. So we'll finish this up, and then that didn't take too long. Probably could have finished that last night, but I really needed to go to bed. What's Now, we need to make it pretty. Right? We need to make it pretty, because that's the important thing to do is make it pretty. So, first thing I want to figure out is... Nice, Aru. I'm doing good. We're just chilling. We're working on this bit here. He keeps on falling. I've been told I'm a pretty chill person, except for King, who wants me to constantly be building Pokemon. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah. What's up, Oliver? How you doing? Oh yeah, and you want me to get a mace, but how you doing, Oliver? Watching the live and ain't realized it was you. Oh no, Groot. Trying to figure out. Groot, what's up, Groot? Yeah, Oliver. We built all this. Yeah. Yo, Rule, thank you so much for the follow. Wow, stop right there. What? Did I accidentally build something like... Is this good or bad? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's an eye. You build this but not Pokemon. Listen, King. Listen. This is symmetrical. This is symmetrical. What you're talking about is not symmetrical. Good? Yeah. We gotta figure out what type of glass to put in it. This one I think we're gonna keep a little bit more simple with however we can keep it simple. Especially not at 2:30 a.m. Oh no. I get that, I get that. I just had a lot of practice. I've been on the server for 6 years, so. Build the god of Pokemon, Arceus. Yo, what's up, Stephanie? How you doing? Yes, you are here. I'd also go with clear. Orange. Alright, we'll try with orange. Yeah, 6 years is quite a bit, but it is what it is. Like, for Pokemon. Like King, like, or hear me out. Pokemon. Yeah, we build a Pokemon in there. Look, I'm just like the villager. This is good for Pokemon? Yeah. Good for building fire on a tail. Alright, you're all good, Stephanie. You're all good. I like if you put them together, they just say hi. I feel like you missed an eye. Hello, Mel. Hello. I ran out of carrots. Alright, I know I have some of you in here. There you are. There you are. Alright, y'all saw nothing. Yeah, and then we went and we tried to get the mace. And then it didn't work out. Did that mean that I'm done with trying to get the mace? No. It's just I need to work on other things too. Alright. So. Ow. If I stop a build, I'm actually going to stop there. King, you got to realize I'm building stuff that like my brain can work on independently. And things that are going to engage my brain relatively easily within what I'm already doing for work. So sometimes I just need to be working on that stuff. There's a bee Pokemon. I know about Beedrill. I knew I had more spruce around here somewhere. I knew I had it. I knew I did. Anyways, if you guys want to know something really fun, I started my TikTok stream and it decided that the first message I needed to see was that TikTok stream was limited due to apparent violations. To which I kind of went, what violations? So, yeah. You are not Groot. What do you mean by that, Groot? Oh, you're talking to King. We are Groot. We are Groot. I don't know why that's still like top 10 Marvel lines. Alright, you're a Goodaroo. It's just saying Allura. What do you mean? What do you mean that's too tall? What do you mean that's too tall? Alright, but this is going to be slight issue. Slight issue here. Slight issue there. Ah. Is it though? Is it though? I don't think it is. I think we just do that. Also, it's really good to know. Also, really good to know. I just need one block. That's all I need. It's all I need. Get up there. We'll get up there. I believe in us. 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 King, I'm gonna need to start believing. Groot, you too. Go like this. Oh yes. I was trying to get up, and my belief that we would get up did not get us up. So that's why I said that. Trying to avoid using a rocket and it just didn't work out. You know? Now this is all very, very calculated. All very, very calculated. I've done all the maths, I've run out of figures, I've run out of numbers. And more texture is always a good thing. Always a good thing. Yep. I done did fall down. You know, it's a really good thing we did this at an even height. Thank goodness for feather falling too, am I right? Or 4 or 5 or whatever it is. That's unfortunate. They go up to 4. All right, I got 4. I got 4. Ah, yes. All right. Come over here. Some more. That's 200 blocks for half health. I don't believe that. Feather falling cannot be that overpowered. You know what? Let's try it. By your math. Suddenly, I believe you. I did not lose enough health on that bit. I did not lose enough health on that bit. It's half a heart for that drop. Feather falling is a great one for sure. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little overpowered. Detach. Half a heart. Half a heart for what? Seven? 12? 12. Why was I right with 12? Why was I right with 12? Hold on. We need to do some experimentations. That also explains why I couldn't place it when I did 3. Alright, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up 60. Yo, what's up, Miles? How you doing? We're gonna go up 64. And we're gonna see how much damage we take. Alright, alright. We're still okay after that. 2. If we die, we're blaming it on Derek. Alright, alright. Everybody down with that one? Blaming it on Derek? Alright. I think my spawn's set to over by the greenhouse. Actually, no, I might have set it over by the library. But anyways, which way doesn't have holes? This way? Yeah, this way. Alright. 64. That should be 2.5 hearts. Why am I nervous? Alright. Remember, let's go south. We're all blaming it on Derek. Got it? It was all Derek's idea. It's a lot more than, it was a lot more than 3. It was a lot more than 3. I don't think 200 don't think 200 is half hearts. I think 200 is guaranteed death. I think 200 is guaranteed death. All right, anyways, more experimentation. So this is a straight 70. Straight 70. Use your chest plate. Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart. That was definitely more than 3. Yes, it was. Remember? What's our rule? What's our rule? Who do we blame? Who do we blame? Who do we blame? Derek. That's right. Derek. Blame it on Derek. Yes. We blame it on Derek. Okay, why did the chest plate actually reduce? That feels stupid. That feels stupid. Anyways. It was Derek, officer. He pushed him. All right. We're going up another 10. Oh. You know what the hard part is about this? Landing on the height. Oh. We're going to get it. 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 Oh. You know, I wonder why it takes me so long sometimes to do builds. But then we just start doing stuff like this. And it's like, okay, I get it. I'll get it. I promise I will. Ha ha ha. I don't know how that worked, but it did. But it did. All right. Derek did it. Might be feather falling 3 onto like. Oh, we can do the 8. We can do the final 8. We can do the final 8. We can do the final 8. There's a cow over there. We can do the final 8. Maybe. If I land up there. You're wondering what that platform in the sky is? It's an AFK spot, which is actually a terrible idea in a village full of villagers. So, yeah. Not a good idea when they're all just kind of free range and you don't have everything lit up. So, yeah. All right. Remember, we're blaming it on Derek. I'm free. All right. All right. All right. We're done testing. We're done testing. We're done testing. That's enough testing for us. I think we're playing with fire. I don't know. I don't have the brain power. I had to listen to a doctor say a lot of big words today. I don't have the brain power to figure out what the math is. I accidentally just stripped a log. Anyways. All right. Now, that. Go like that. Go like ish. I need to get wood to cover that up because otherwise things are going to get back here. And that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So, anyways, go up like so. Go up like so. Alright. That was a good ADHD break. You know, sometimes it's okay to have those. Oh, we go like so. Drop down. Then drop down. Go like so. Oh, you got your chamomile tea? Oh my gosh, let's go, Waves. Let's go, Waves. I got my caffeine-free Diet Coke in front of me. Oh no. Oh no, Waves. Yeah, that would make it kind of hard to do tea, wouldn't it? I remember always going over to my grandmother's house when we were young, and she'd throw a coffee cup into the microwave while everybody else was having coffee or Diet Coke and cookies, and she'd just take her little tea bag out. So, yeah. Now. What are we doing today? We are working on finishing up the library today. We're gonna make it look pretty. And then also, if we get to it, we're gonna start breaking apart all of the storage crates in here that I've been filling up over time, because we're gonna silo everything. So, and if you're wondering what I mean by silo, I mean that's what we're gonna do. That way I can use all of it still. Like pretty much I'll be able to put all the signage on the hopper above and then just click on the chest without having to worry about rotating everything. So that way when people go, it's rotated and I don't like it, they won't have that worry anymore. So. I don't know which way is the right way up for that. I weirdly know that that was sideways. So. I don't know why I knew that the andesite was sideways, but I knew that the andesite was sideways. Don't ask. But yeah. Now we're gonna do is we are going to I'm actually going to throw some items in. I'm actually going to throw some items in just to get a start on it. Just because I don't think we'll need these items anymore, and if we do, well then, just come up and grab them. So, we're going to go like that, and then we're going to proof of concept this. All right. Nice. All right. Now we're going to go get more stone, because that's what we're really going to need. A lot of which, surprise, surprise. Right? Surprise, surprise. I am actually going to need the stairs. I don't know why I put the stairs in. But, nevertheless. Parkour! Yeah. I knew that wasn't going to work. I knew that wasn't going to work. But, so we have these. Right? The door is there. What I think is if we go like that. All right. Then like so. So then I think we'll actually just repeat this pattern up to the top. Don't know. So that's 3, 4. Counted at 12 high. So it should actually work out. Now, if he's doing this correctly. All right. We can work with this. We can work with this. We can work with this. Yeah, they are waves. And that's like how we're using them, so. We can work with this. It's going the other way I thought it would go. But we can work with this. Oh. Jeez. Can we be smart for literally a minute? So, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to put stairs down here. Stair here. Papa. 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 All right, let's go. It's Appa time. I think this is how people watch the Hindenburg come out. Just like, oh. You know, I really need to think of something for right here. Maybe that's where we build like a Charizard statue. Do that while King's not here. Imagine. Imagine. Da-da-da. Wonderful. Oh, what's up, Groot? What's up, Groot? Oh no. You're gonna be a father. Oh no, Groot. No. Seven years is crazy. Why would she want to then? That is so bad. It sucks so much. All right, this is going to sound slightly insensitive, but at the same time, no, it comes from a place of love. She cheated. Then she's on her own. If she cheated, then that's no longer your problem. And she can rot. Like, but I don't know the situation. It's just if that's the case of what she's saying, like, you're better off. And I feel sorry for the poor sap afterwards. Hmm. All right, thank you, Appa. I'm actually going to be back for Appa. It's just, I don't want Appa flying around. Yeah, that sucks. But there's no way for you to control that. So letting it get you down is like not something you should think about. So yeah, but there's a lot of emotions in that. So like, don't be afraid to express them. So don't be afraid to express them. And at the end of the day, if for whatever reason somebody tries to say it's your fault, like just very politely tell them no, it's not. Because at the end of the day, you didn't choose to do that, so. There's one person whose fault it is, and it's not yours. So. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. I would tell I would tell your friend what's going on, and then, yeah. Girls are weird. They share everything. Oh, no. I don't know. I don't either. They are not something that I have mastered communications with. And part of the reason why is because I say master communications with. So. Yeah. You think he's going to see the snowballs? Probably not. Appa, get back here. Appa. 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 Wait, not Ing. Schwanke. Schwanke nature. Yeah. I really love it when people change their profile pictures on YouTube like midstream, because it's like, oh my gosh, they changed profile pictures. So cool. I love how many fishermen I have just randomly strolling around. It looks like they're all on their Sundays. It's so funny. It's so funny to me. Ah. Ah. You made it. Good to see. Good to see. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out this whole appeal thing, and it just annoys the crap out of me because I could see people joining, and then I knew the appeal wasn't approved because I just wasn't seeing anybody else join. So, yeah, we go with it. But that allows me to focus on YouTube more. So, we're just gonna go to war with TikTok, and that'll be fine. I can bash them and not care. Anyways, yeah, I don't like TikTok. I was there to grow, and that's about it. Anything past that is kind of a, yeah. My end game is always going to be YouTube, so that's actually going to be merch off of YouTube. That's eventual end game, but yeah. So, is what it is. all you can do is move forward, so. But I am liking how this is looking. I think once we get this filled, it'll definitely look a lot better. So if I go like that, and then come down here. What else do I have? Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. I don't know why my life was restricted there, but here we are. Not the first time, probably won't be the last. Probably because I said, hey, just so you know, hey, come check me out over on the Red app. I got all offended by it, so I can't sleep yet. We need some dark oak doors, which I think I should have. But yeah, how are you doing, Groot? I'm doing good still. As you can tell, not really that upset about the TikTok thing. I am, but I'm not, okay? Like, it sounds bad for me to be like, I'm not upset by it, but like, it does annoy me. I think to the correct amount that it should annoy me. It's just, I'm not going to sit here and pout about it the entire time. This is the last time I'm going to reference it, so. I did kind of realize I was pouting about it. But yeah, is what it is. I did not need to put you there. Yeah. Putting that little bubble in there, that little hole in there was a great decision. It's a great decision. Now. Now, how do we put a roof on this thing? Do we do something like this? I do stone brick slabs on the outside, and then spruce slabs on the top. That might actually work. I think I'm going to need more than that, though, for the stone slabs. But this will just be another thing that we can put into the system once we're done with it. So, the reason why I'm going to go with slab, I need to do stone bricks, you genius. Oh, yeah. I'm all sorts of rattled now. All sorts of rattled now. I know I have one more thing that I can put in here of stone. That'd be perfect. But I don't know if I do. What's the other stone thing? Or do I just put regular stone in there, and then when the stone collects... It is wild how much stone is still in the hoppers. Oh yeah, there's more stuff in here. I'm just finishing up the stone one because, like, I don't know why not. I also like how you can tell that that's the jerry-rigged one. Because it's just... I don't know why. I find that hilarious. So, what we're gonna do... No. I don't want that. And put this up top. He's rethinking it again for the 37th time. I think what I actually want to do... Let's go up like this. Why? I don't know why. My brain's just like, you know, let's do this. So we're going to do this. And when it doesn't work out, well, then I have 2 pickaxes in my inventory. I'm sure one of them will be able to help. Oy. We keep going around, though. We keep going around. Like that, though. Slabs go right over top of that. Want to do that right away, just so that way it's done. Don't need to worry about it anymore. See, this side is set up so much better in terms of that. Like, dude, just so much better. Then we need to think about what we're going to be doing for lighting. Because we do kind of need to still decorate some of the interior right now. Like, it's really not a library. It's really not a library. Like, not at all. So we'll come in with shelves. What's up, Groot? What's up, Groot? I know it says Judy. And I know you as Groot, so I'm going to keep calling you Groot. But Go like that. Go like that. Wonderful. I am Groot. Yeah, well, they call me the Wolverine. I think what we're gonna do is obviously we're gonna have lanterns. I'm debating we use soul lanterns or copper lanterns just to break it up, you know? I think soul lanterns would actually be really, really cool. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Back her on up. Whoa. Did you see that? I almost jumped off the edge. Oi, 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 oi. If I could remember to record at the beginning of these, that would be incredible. You know how cool it would have been? You get a video of the time lapse, you just all that. Like, come on, man. Say soul lanterns? Yeah. That's what I was thinking, so. We're also going to use some more shelves on the inside. Oh, hey, I already have slabs. I already got slabs, man. I already got slabs. Yeah. I do think I'm going to need more slabs than what was in there, though. Which is a little unfortunate, but, you know. Do what you can. And whatever you can't, you live with. Yeah. Yep. Knew it. All right, so what do we all got for spruce items? So we got planks. I think we'll actually be able to have like a lot of the woods in a few amount of chests, just because there's not a lot of them. So this might be a total overkill system, but I don't really care about that. So I really like the thought of somebody's like, it might be overkill. Oh, homeboy, it is. All right. Are you late, Oliver? What do you mean by that? Oh my gosh, that was a different Oliver. No, Oliver, you're not late. You are not late. A wizard arrives precisely when he means to. I'm trying to figure out how, though. They've fallen. Oh my gosh, we did it again, guys. We did it again. We've outdone ourselves this time. Like, you think if that door is closed to them, they wouldn't be able to see me or shoot at me. You think. How you doing, Oliver? This is the real Oliver. You have a spider issue currently. Just gonna grab the copper lanterns for now. It's good to hear. That's good to hear. I'm gonna grab the copper lanterns for now. Just to get some light in here so that way we don't have creepers spawn. Yeah. What I'm also thinking is I'm thinking we're going to do shelves right in here, right over there. And we're going to put books in the shelves. So. Yeah. It'll be nicely attached. In here we'll probably have bookshelves, more shelves with books on them. So, yeah. Yeah. It'll all be good. It'll all be good. Yep, that'd be the problem. Yeah. I think for this top layer. We're actually going to go like this. I'm trying to figure out what's going to make this look nice. Nice, Groot. Is it because you lost the egg? Oh my gosh. What's up, Luke? How you doing? How you doing? Trying to remember where I saw somebody named Lukey. And I feel like it might be here on YouTube in a pish, but I could be mistaken. Not the first time, so. All right, I think that looks better. That just, it breaks up like what we had, like the row we had going on in the front there. Like, so, yeah. I do think somehow we're going to break this up, though. I'm just not sure how we're going to do that. So, but we will. We'll figure out some way to do it. If we go so, like so, I'm actually gonna sneak under here, maybe. Yep. But we're actually gonna do, no, you need to stay. Stay. Homeboy's trying to get out. He's trying to escape. All right, there we go. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Where did he go? Where did he go? Homeboy literally broke free. Oh my gosh. There is no shot. Come on, idiot. Come on. Right. All right. When it's plus mace, it's amazing. Yeah, it is. I wouldn't know about the mace part yet, but I do know it is. It is a good update. There's a lot of good things about the update, so yeah. But yeah. All right. Got that all sorted. No. This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. This is not going well. This is not going well. What did B-dubs call these guys? Stu, Ido, Moore. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. So, that's about right. I'm starting to think the stew along the way is me. What's up, Benjamin? What's up, Benjamin? Hi. You've come at a great time. You've come at a great time. Listen here, group. Listen here. Just because you're right doesn't mean you have to say it. Doesn't mean you have to say it. You're schwonky. Yes. Yes, Groot. How was your day? It was going really well. Yes, Groot. I remember that. It was going really well. And then I accidentally let this little guy out. I accidentally let this guy out, and it all went shout. So, but it's good now. Good now. Good now. All right. Good now. Good now. I did it. Oliver. You don't need to reference that again. All right. Anyways. Now, what color bookshelves do we put in? That's the real question. Oh! Well, that was definitely a sound I made. It was definitely a sound I made. So one thing about these is I think if I went vertical, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think if I went across like that, it wouldn't be so bad. But, or if I filled the entire chest, it wouldn't be so bad. But yeah, I like building, but I'm not good at it. Luke, a lot of it is just practice. I know it's a big scary word, but that's a lot of what it is. Like, like if I didn't practice at all, like I would still, I was building squares, like straight up squares before I started streaming. I have so many spruce shelves. See, this is like one of the things that like, this is what we need to like get sorted. Because why do I have so many spruce shelves? This is something I need to have sorted for me. Anyways, if we do shelves like this, then we put books in them. I know there's a chiseled bookshelf. The issue with that is it's way too big. You know what I mean? Like it's way too big. So like it would come out to like right here and then basically block the chest. And that's not something we want. So we're going to do this with we're just going to go get a lot of enchantment books, throw them all in, and we'll call it a day. You know what I mean? It'll be like, ooh, special edition, stuff like that. Ooh, shelves. So. But yeah. I can't wait till I need to have a slot for dark oak doors. You know how funny that would be? I need a slot for dark outdoors. Like, it's like there's another one right there. There's another one. I literally have another one over here. Like, because every build has 2 in it. And I always need to make 2. And I never know where the other ones are at. That's why. That's why. That's why. So, I throw that in there. Go like that. But yes. Now we need to go get bookshelves, like actual bookshelves. I might actually replace this with bookshelves, that with bookshelves, that, and that with bookshelves. So, let's go talk to the villagers. I know I have emeralds over here somewhere, so I want to grab those before we go back over. I just don't remember what chest they're in. Let's eat more strip spruce. Why do I have so much strip spruce? But this will also allow me to get all this stuff sorted, which means we can clean up chest monsters, which is a good thing. Which is a very, very good thing. Turns out I don't know where emeralds are at. So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. And we'll figure it out along the way. We're just gonna figure it out along the way, and when we can't figure it out anymore, we're just gonna go, well, I guess that's it. You know what I need to get? Somebody that edits down my streams. Either one video for the week or... Sorry, I had to sneeze. I don't know why we're whispering. That's not good. Gosh. I think we're good. Advantages to using. Oh, it's better. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I haven't ever used any sort of texture packs. It's just never been what I enjoy. Like, that is actually something that throws me off about Bedrock. That is something that throws me off about Bedrock, is the different texture than what Java is. So, like, that's one reason why I actually don't like Bedrock, is because they changed the texture of it, of the game, so... Like, I don't want to play if that's the case. Better that you could... Yeah, it's one of those, like, weird things that people are like, why do you not like it for the better texture? Like, it's just literally something I don't like. Like, I don't know why. It's just, it is what it is. Like, I like it feeling older. Like, What do you mean I need more bookshelves? I also think I brought you guys over for a reason. What are you? I don't have stairs in here. What's in here then? Stone stairs. Oh, we're falling stone stairs. Ew. That's not a good thing then. All right. Yeah, I get that. So, I get that. I've never been a data pack person. Like, it's just not in me. So, which is really weird because apparently a lot of people use different, like, texture packs, data packs, all that stuff. People use, like, a lot of different ones, and it's like, I don't know why. Like, the game looks good as is, like... Oh, we need more bookshelves, though. It's also really weird. Plus, Skizzleman just having an Inviselytra just flying through the sky like that's just gonna always be cool. Like, that's just gonna always be cool. Yeah, I think we do something here on that, and I think the outside will be looking proper sharp. Don't tell me I just forgot to do an entire side. Okay, it was only one section of that side. We're gonna need to do a lot of trips like this, aren't we? Oh, we are. This is gonna be full. I, for one, find that to be hilarious. What are all these? These are all the mending books. Got it. All the mending. Oh, this is so many books. This is so many books. I do like the thought of all these books, though, being useful. Like, oh, I need a bendy book. I'll just go grab one out of the library. Like, what? Yeah. How do you think I made the library, dude? Like, I'm just gonna put worthless books in the library? Like, come on, man. I actually need to pop the bow there, that there, that there. But that is cool that you make private packs. Texture packs. Hey, I'm not doing texture packs. I'm not gonna do texture packs. Don't really have space for that there. That's actually centered. Like, but we give it like show. need to do that side. I think I'm actually going to do spruce. Bollocks. I think what we're actually going to do is spruce trapdoors on the side here. And we'll go from there, so. I love how he got shot by his own teammate in the back. Oh my gosh. They're all at work. We're still getting gunpowder. I love it. I love it. The Bad Omen 2. You know how weird it is to look over and just see not a mountain? Like, do you know how weird that is? It's so weird. But yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, right? I do think it's incredible. I have an innate ability. Dude. It ain't there. You deleted the mountain. There ain't no mountain left. Bro said ain't no mountain high enough. You said there ain't no mountain. Like, it's not the same. Like, I'm actually going to do these guys one less. And then do those guys one more. Ain't no mountain high enough. Buddy, ain't no mountain. Like, you gone. Anyways. No. Oh, no. Right. Why does this have so many views, dude? I've gained a sub off of this. What the world? Anyways. Are we? No, we need lights. We need lights. Soul lanterns. Quick crafting table. How do we make soul power? I need to make a soul torch, which is coal, a stick, soul soil or soul sand. Hopefully we have enough soul sand. Shall we come over here? I'm going to use soul soil. Never mind, we're going to use soul sand. And I want to say this is coal. Oh, hey, why don't you take the coal? You need the coal. Why don't you take the coal? This is why we don't take the coal. Yo, Judy, thank you so much. Groot, thank you so much for the sub. This is why. 8. That many, which gives me that many, which gives me. You ever think the reason why you have so many shulkers full of just random stuff is because you never think through when you make stuff? Like, you ever think? Because I do. Because I do. And I'm fully aware of what my problem is. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yo, what's up, fisherman? Up to 484. Let's go. Iron. Fortunately, I believe I've traded most of my iron. Why is this all spread out like that? Alright. Alright. Alright, we need to go find more iron. This is objectively smaller than that. But this was a more complicated build than that because of all the copper golems we put into it. Like, how do we want to do this? There, one there. Get down to 1. Go each side of the pillar. Boom, boom, boom. Then we'll go 1 away from the back. All right, Luke, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being it. Stay awesome. Be awesome, Luke. All right. Are soul lanterns darker, or is it just because they're elevated a little bit? I think it's because they're elevated a little bit. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna base these guys. Yeah, we should really just kind of keep up what we were doing. That's not in the right spot. Yeah, it's the right spot. That's not what I wanted. Soul lanterns are just darker, aren't they? I'm actually going to go down one just so that we can get the light level a little bit better. Yeah, like so. Go like so. Go like that. All right, that looks better. That looks better. Oh. Like that. Like that. Go like that. Ooh, I'm over time. Yeah, we're good for right now. I was planning on only doing 2 hours tonight because then I could go and start working on a script for something. But I'm perfectly okay with taking a little extra time tonight. So we've been doing a lot. So, but I actually kind of like that. I actually kind of like that for the lighting in here. Not gonna lie. I think we will come up with something. So what we need to do, we need to figure out something for here and here. And then something for in here on this wall. So that won't be too hard. That won't be too hard. So come over here. I do actually really like how this has turned out though. Because it is also just, it's busier than most of my other builds, so. Which is a good thing. There are a lot of times when my interiors are just really lacking, but it seems to hit it right in the right spot, so. Can still move around relatively easily. Yeah. The next step will be figuring out how I want everything, so. I'm not thrilled about having stone up here, but it is what it is. Based on what I've already seen, we're probably going to have a lot of spots for stone. So. And apparently chiseled stone? Why? I don't know. I don't know, but we'll go from there. So, yeah. So, I don't know if I'm going to do a stream tomorrow night. If I do a stream tomorrow night, it's probably going to be later, and it's going to be a strictly mining stream again. That's just because I want to get some more sections around, well, around where we are building right now done. So, if we can get that all leveled and then work on the terrain there, that's just golden, so. Yeah, and hopefully I figure out something on the live axis and all that. I'm going to look into that tonight. Yeah, because that just kind of grinds my gears. So, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you were loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I will catch you in the next stream. Bye. Bye. All right. Yep. This is just the awkward time where I gotta pause. Yep. All right.